Let's start with Ulsan. Line up in what looks like a 5-3-2, but could easily become a 3-4-3 with Yago leading the line and Lee Dong-kyung and Lee Jin-hyun feeding off him. Kang Sang-woo and Jo Hyun-taek pushing up the wings. The only personnel changes see Lee Dong-kyung make his first start since the World Cup, with both Shim Sang-min, as they do welcome back several World Cup representatives to the squad after giving them a rest last week. That means Song Bum-gun returns in goal and Kim Jin-gyu in midfield. Kang Sang-yoon had also been called up to South Korea as a training member and returns to the 11 behind Mota, with Jeonbuk's forward injury crisis meaning they loaned in Gitis Paulauskas from Jeju, and he's onto the bench today. And as ever at this stadium, big crown they call it. Here's Lee Dong-kyung's free kick. Whipping it in, the header wide. Lee Jae-ik. Kim Seung-sub finds the cross. Couldn't pick out Mota, but Kim Tae-won, former Ulsan player, is booed roundly as he strikes with the left boot. Wasn't a million miles away. Rather speculative passes to use his left boot quite freely in the opening exchanges. Here's Yago now. And he used his left boot as well, but that one scooped up comfortably by Song Bum-gun. It'll take more than that to beat him. And the flick on for Yago! Yago! And it was some tense defending. Park Ji-soo holding his place in the team ahead of Jo Hee-jae. Kim Young-won with a through ball to Bojanic. That looked a little too easy for Ulsan, and it's route one straight to Yago. He's pulled it wide, and what a chance! And Ulsan are like the danger team in this first half, straight through the middle here, carving through Jeonbuk. To review too closely as they go up the other end. We didn't get to see if he was on or offside, but this is a big opportunity, forcing the save. That really is route one. Now, had he scored, we might have gone back and had a long look at that incident on Lee Kyu-sung, who stayed down after some sort of contact. And chip forward from Lee Dong-kyung. It's headed away, and a chance now to counter. This is where Jeonbuk have looked dangerous. Lee Dong-kyung with a cross finds Kim Seung-sub. Mota's waiting in the middle, and it all that Obadan has to fight for, but he's always going to struggle. And Lee Kyu-sung has it for Ulsan. And then a chip to Yago, who turns nicely, leaves it for Lee Dong-kyung, and he's calling for a penalty. Oh, Bojanic taken out by the referee. I've never seen anything quite like that. He's calling for a free kick. What's the referee going to do about that? Obadan out to Lee Dong-kyung. Kim Jin-gyu, and he scored! Well, this is just unbelievable. Ulsan are going to be furious. Is VAR going to intervene? Not only was Lee Dong-kyung potentially foul in the box, although I'm not sure he was, Bojanic was certainly taken out by the referee. And often in that kind of scenario, the referee will stop play and offer a drop ball. I mean, that's just unbelievable, because if it had been a Jeonbuk player, it would probably have been, I say probably, I mean, it would definitely have been a free kick to Ulsan, but it's the referee inadvertently committing the foul. And then, of course, fate would have it that Jeonbuk go up the other end and score. Well, this is just so dramatic. Ulsan clearly feel there was a heavy injustice. One thing that you can say is there was a long way to go from there for Kim Jin-gyu to then score up the other end. Lee Dong-jun. Oh, it's a big save. Strong right hand. Seen on Lee Dong-jun test Choi Hyun-woo a couple of times in this game. This is where Jeonbuk will be even more dangerous now. Ulsan, like any team that's trailing, have to. And a quick mix-up at the back for Jeonbuk leaves Yang-oh in space! And driven wide by Kim Young-bin. Excellent defending. But goodness me, what were they doing? Oh, it's a good effort, just wide. Lee Dong-kyung has got that quality. Around the box, finding little space just between that gap, just past the outside of the far post. And Lee Dong-kyung with effort, just wide again. It's a very good free kick. Sweet strike on him. Still believes, but some doubts may be creeping in. Very, very good free kick. Appeals for handball. The referee has ignored them initially. There will be a review, the referee indicating he's listening. Kim Tae-hyun went down to bring the break in play that allows this review now to take place. I wasn't sure. I would definitely like to see a replay. Sure you would too. But no need in terms of the actual impact on the game, because the review was short and not so sweet from an Ulsan perspective. At half-time, 1-0 to Jeonbuk. Inadvertently by the referee, but it was the sort of interception that, had it been a Jeonbuk player, it probably would have been a free kick to Ulsan on the edge of the box. Apologies now. Lee Sung has gone down, and Lee Sung-woo has shown a yellow card. The reversal of the injustice. And a real battle. And somehow comes loose for Lee Dong-jun. Lee Dong-jun in a great position, and it's off the inside of the post. Unbelievable chance. Unbelievable luck for Lee Dong-jun inside of the post. It was a great run. Completely burned that Ulsan defence, left them in his tracks. Markout time. Now Lee Jin-hyun to Bojanic. Lee Jin-hyun out to Kang Sang-woo. A better cross. And Markout was the target. It was powerful. Don't take your eyes off for long. As I said in the first half, this is a fixture that's a magnet for drama. Lee Sung-woo. Lee Sung-woo! It's a wonderful goal! It took him till 90 plus minutes to score last time these teams met. And now he's made it 2-0 with half an hour to go before stoppage time. And what a goal it was. Supporters of that first goal that Jeonbuk scored while he was a sub. And now, every time he does something like this, you wonder why does he not start. Good drive straight into the arms. Something good. Oh, that's a decent header from Yago. Good ball in. That's what can happen. Gunders brilliantly to win it away from Thomas. And then shoots at goal and scores! Oh, what a finish. What a player in the making. The first of many, many goals to come to this teenage talent's career, surely leaving the fans speechless. Well, scouts the world over will be looking at this with great interest. He steals it off of Thomas. And there's still so much to do from there. Has the strength and the awareness just to play into a little bit of space. There's a touch off the boot of Kim Young-won. That won't bother him too much. It's a great drive. Som Young-won ships it forward. It's away from the goalkeeper, and even then it's off the line, even after the whistle. In the first half, that it was unlikely that either of these teams would build an unassailable lead. But is that one ruled out? Finally, Ulsan get it in the net. The fireworks start to go off and the flag is up. Long before full time. Credit to Jeonbuk for making sure that's not the case, but that's a narrow offside. Yago just ahead of the last man. There's a goal. Yago wants to start again as fast as possible. He had the ball in the back of the net, but was flagged for offside. Here gets in between Gamboa and Park Ji-soo. Said it multiple times tonight alone, and it's hard not to keep repeating it. Put some good crosses in with strikers like Yago. Gamboa. Oh, Gamboa with a low drive that tested Choi Yeon-woo. Been beaten by a couple of shots from that sort of range tonight in the party. Kang Sang-yoon, and the referee involved again! The referee involved again in an incident with an Ulsan player. If you missed it in the first half, you've got to see a replay. Surely no one can possibly believe the referee has done this on purpose. He again has his back turned to an Ulsan player, and it's the Ulsan player with a line of sight to see the referee. Race for the big crown, in the big crown, as they call this stadium. It finishes Ulsan HD 1, Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors 3. 2 out of 2, Jeonbuk winning the Hyundai Derby this season. Can't wait for the third, frankly. Finishes tonight though with the Jeonbuk victory, and it's over to Seoul and Gangwon tomorrow.